I'm often asked, where do entrepreneurial ideas come from? And of course, there is no pat answer to that. They come from a lot of different places. Probably a more pertinent question is, how do you begin narrowing down the many ideas that you're likely to come up with? And most of us have perhaps had shower thoughts. You're in the shower and you think about an idea of something that you would like to see in the marketplace that maybe you haven't been able to discover yet. Perhaps you're driving down the road and just letting your mind wander and begin thinking about the different things that you might like to be able to bring to the marketplace. And of course, not every idea is going to survive in any given market. So entrepreneurs need some structure. They need some way to begin thinking about whether or not an idea should be pursued in the context of starting a new venture. And so I've developed this framework that you're going to learn about in this gem that is going to help you, to some extent, begin to narrow down the many different choices. Now, of course, there's no guarantee that any idea that you actually do go out and pursue is actually going to work in the marketplace. But at some point in time, you have to just get up and get out there and give it a shot. And thankfully, we have some tools that you can use to give yourself a sense not only of whether or not the idea can make it, but also whether or not you've got the resources at your disposal that you need to be able to get into the marketplace and start a new venture. So I've started about 11 companies in my life. And to be honest with you, I've never written a business plan before I've started a venture. I always just get started, find out what the market is responding, what kind of response I get to my ideas. And then, of course, over time, it becomes sensible to build a plan for many different reasons. But in general, just to give yourself a little bit even more structure as the business develops. So this gem really is going to help you narrow down your ideas. Of course, hopefully you've got some ideas of what you'd like to bring to the marketplace. And to narrow that down and then to make a decision about, this is the idea that I'd like to pursue and focus on and bring it to the marketplace. That's the goal of this gem.